Hello everybody, this is Brian. This is another episode of Driving the Gig Economy. Today I'm going to do a deep dive into the Lyft rideshare platform. First of all, I'm going to talk about the main differences in my opinion between Uber and Lyft. And this is specifically in my area. It could be different otherwise. But Lyft gives more bonuses than Uber does. But overall, without the bonuses, Uber pays a little bit better. The main reason why they pay better is because Uber will pay you on long rides to pick up, where Lyft does not. Lyft, you will not make any money unless you have the passenger in your car. If you have a 12, 15-minute pickup to get your rider on Uber, you will get paid your time in minutes and your mileage to get to that location for pickup. So one reason why, with all things in my area, there's a lot of long pickups because there's a lot of rural areas that surround the city that I live in. So, it's not unusual to have 18, 20 minutes to go to pick up somebody. So in that aspect, I want to be on Uber, so I'm getting paid for that time. Now, I do Lyft whenever they have these bonuses, money bonuses coming up. And it seems to me that if you ignore one, I talked about this on Monday because all these things started popping up with Lyft, all these bonuses this week. I didn't do Lyft for the last 2 weeks. I did, I think, 3 or 4 rides total in 2 weeks. And then this week I got barraged by streaks, bonuses. I'm going to go over a little bit about those, how they work, what to look for. Now, the first thing that they had this week was the, as you can see here, the ride challenge. Now, that went for the entire week. And you see where mine is here. It was to do 40 rides and then get $46, do another 8 rides for $18, do another 12 for $41. Ended up being a total of $105 in bonuses. I did that because it was very reachable, very easy. I did Lyft because they had a lot of streaks. And you can see here the typical streaks that they have. This is just upcoming streaks for tomorrow. 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. a $9 streak. Then 2 $15 streaks from 1 to 2 and from 3 to 4. There's a $12 streak from 5 to 6. There is a $12 streak from 7 to 8. And then there are some even later ones that actually go up to $15 or $18 actually. Right now, tonight, on a Sunday night from 11 to 12, there's an $18 streak. But I took Saturday and Sunday off because what I said when I did my video on Monday was that I would not be shocked if I made $1,000 before Friday was over. And I'll let you know later what I did. But this kind of shows your planning, what you want to look for. When you do a streak, it doesn't matter. You don't have to do all 3 rides. You have to do all 3 rides in a row, but you don't have to do them all within that hour time frame. Like the 1 to 2 p.m., for example. If I get on late and get my first ride request at 1:58 p.m., I'm on that $15 streak if I do 3 rides consecutive. The nice thing that I figured out this week, which I did 3 out of 5 days, was you can actually double up on a streak and get a streak twice if you get to that 4th ride within that hour. The hot one for me this week was 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Now you can see here I did the first streak was actually at 2:33. I got my first ride, then at 2:53, then at 3:14. So I actually got my streak bonus at 3:17 p.m. That's when I picked up the last person. I dropped them off, got another ride at 3:28, so it's prior to 3:30. Then got a 3:56 and a 4:22. So what happened was I ended up getting double streaks. So here you see the first streak, the rides in the streak from 2:33 to 3:14, and the $15 bonus. Then the second streak that hit right after that, I ended up getting another $15 bonus for that second one. So, the other thing you want to look at is download the Lyft Rider app, because that will let you know where all the other drivers are that do not currently have rides. It'll show you the 6 closest drivers. So you being one of them, it'll show you the 5 surrounding. This is what you want to see. This is when I was parked at the train station here locally. One car, nobody else around me. That's what you want to see. This is not what you want to see. That's still me in the middle, on diagonally there, right below the 222. I have somebody to the south of me, somebody to the east of me, somebody to the north, and that's 2 cars piled on top of each other to the west of me. So they're closing in. You want to be where the other cars are not, unless there is a large event letting out, something like that, where there are multiple pickups in one spot. Otherwise, you want to kind of play keep away. You want to stay away from the other cars, so you are the one that gets the ride. One thing that I did realize this week too, now I'm platinum on the Lyft program. When you're platinum, you can get partial streak bonuses. Now, 7 to 8 p.m. I found to be a really dead time this week. One day from 7 to 8 p.m., which was a streak time, I went the whole hour and did not get anything. Second time, I got a ride right at 7 o'clock. I logged on because I was done with my last ride before, like around 6:54. So I'm like, I'm going to log off for 6 minutes because I want that next ride to count towards that streak. So I logged off for 6 minutes. 7 o'clock, I logged back on. 7:01, I get my first ride right away. I do that. It was a short 4-minute ride. I get there, pick up the person, drop them off, and then I go a half hour and not get anything. And I was in downtown, I was in a good spot. And I thought, this is not really worthwhile. I'm going to go home and get supper. So I logged off, even though I was in the middle of a streak. It was a $15 streak. It was 3 rides for $15. I did 1 ride. I logged off, and I still got $5 for that. So I got a $5 bonus for that 1 ride. That is a perk of being platinum. Another perk of being platinum is if you are on a streak and you get 2 rides in, third ride comes up and you miss it, or possibly even if you turn it down. I'm not sure, I missed one. I did not get it in time. It allowed me to continue my streak. So I do not know for sure if it is if you flat out turn it down. If you still get it, you might. But like I said, that's a platinum perk. Now, other things that they have is they have, like I said, they have the ride streaks and they have the bonuses, which I showed you. They also have personal power zones. I did get one of those the very first day I got on Lyft. And I was sent down to the outskirts of the Philadelphia area. And after I got there, this pink square pops up on the map. And it says personal power zone, stay in this area, and the money just kept ticking up, kept getting higher and higher. As long as you stay in that zone, once you get the next ride, you get that, whatever that amount was, you get that as the bonus. I don't see that around my city. I have not seen it since day one when I got on Lyft. So it could have been a ploy kind of to be, oh, here's a newbie, let's throw him a bone to get him really excited about Lyft. So could be a possibility, but I know from talking to other drivers, they're just more accessible more often. You can see them in other areas, just not mine. Besides personal power zones, they also have earnings guarantees. The one example they give on the website is $270 guarantee for 20 rides. That does not mean if you do 20 rides, you're getting $270. It means that they're guaranteeing you'll get that. So let's say if you, just throwing out round numbers, you do 20 rides, you get $10 each ride. So you end up with $200. They will give you $70 to make it $270, a guarantee. It is not a bonus. I have not seen any guarantees come through in my area, but rule number one is every area is different. So guarantees are a guaranteed amount, not a bonus on top of whatever you earned. So we covered ride challenges, we covered streaks, we covered the earnings guarantees, we covered the power zones. That's the main things there. Another thing I'm going to bring up, and if I would have did this video on Wednesday or Thursday, I would have had a much more positive outlook. But Friday, what happened to me was I kept getting pulled to different areas, and I got within, at one point I had an 18-minute ride to pick up somebody. I was on a streak, so I took it, even though that 18 minutes I don't make any money. It was 18 minutes for like a 22-minute ride. So I thought, well, this is a decent ride. I'll get some money there. I was within 5 minutes of getting to my location, and I got the dreaded rider update. Rider update means that they switched you. It doesn't mean the driver, or doesn't mean the rider canceled. It just means, oh, somebody popped up that's closer than you. We're going to switch them over to that driver, and we're going to give you somebody else. That somebody else was right back about 1.5 miles past where I started out when I got that first ride request. Drove 13 minutes, so now I had to drive 15 minutes back to pick up the next person, who went a total of about 1.5 miles. So I got the minimum for that one. And it was on a streak, and that's why I took it, because I was getting a bonus for it. But that happened several times on Friday, and that really agitates me when that happens. That does not happen on Uber. When you get a rider on Uber, you are stuck with that rider unless they cancel. But on Lyft, they tend to do this a lot. They will flip to another driver. If somebody pops up that's closer, they will flip that out. So I've had that happen several times where I'm 2 or 3 minutes away from pickup, and boom, I could turn around and go the other direction. So that gets aggravating. So with all that said, how much did I make by the end of Friday? Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. Drum roll.
Joy to the world.
Here's my grand total. $1,003.22. That was just through the end of the day, Friday. My total hours, 36 and a half hours. Did 74 trips. They were not all Lyft. I did 2 Grubhub and 3 Uber. But 69 of those trips were Lyft. So I averaged $27.47 for the hour. That is one of my highest weeks I've had for quite a while since the slowdown. I've been hitting basically around the 20 to maybe 22 mark. So $27.47, $1.27 per mile. You always want to have that number high. Back when I was really doing well before the slowdown, I was averaging $1.20 per mile. That recently has dropped to about 80 cents per mile. 2 trips per hour is a very good rate as well. That will keep you hustling, and the more you hustle, the more money you bring in. So yes, because I did hit $1,000 by Friday, I did take Saturday off and I took Sunday off, and it felt good. This is Christmas week, so I will probably be taking Saturday off again because Saturday is Christmas. We'll probably be working Monday through Friday, and now that Lyft just posted these streaks again tomorrow, I'm starting bright and early, 7 a.m. To do the first streak and go through and get $63 worth of streaks that day at least. Hopefully I can double up some of them. Those mid-afternoon, 3 to 4, those are good times to get that second bonus in there if possible. So, till next time, I hope everybody's enjoying the upcoming holiday season. I hope you got all your gifts purchased and wrapped, or at least heading to you via Amazon or whatever else. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace.